set, 50, plant.
They'll run on first down. Campbell, and he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you.
Rock it.
They'll hand this to Campbell, running right. And they're still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3.
Let's go. And you got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Man, that's trash.
Protein spill.
Okay, double up. No. Off.
Look, squeeze.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
10 yards, good for a Saints first down. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship.
They'll try to throw now. Young, eluding the pressure right. And, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13.
What a catch, and one-handed, and I'm starting to lose my awe about the play, and maybe I shouldn't. How much of this is the player? How much of it is the glove?
Well, those gloves, they do have a little grip to them.
They get that little extra tackiness to them now, and I know the guys in the NFL, the competition committee, some other places, they're talking about examining those gloves to see if they're having too much of an effect on the game.
And Young's throw there incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. But it's going to be 2nd down.
Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Now Young, going to throw again. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30, and they will take over at the 29-yard line. He was trying to hit Thomas that time. On first down, Evans. The UCLA product, Kenny Young, had the tackle.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. And to give this time to the tailback. And I think we've got a hold here. It's a 5-yard pickup for the moment. Let's see what our referee says. That one whistled against a big right tackle.
You'd think being able to fire out and block, it'd be a lot easier to not commit a holding penalty, but it's tough to keep those guys right in front, isn't it?
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
Alright, so now let's see. Now I see why you do that.
From the gun, it's Allen.
Like, I thought I was dying, bro. So basically, I've been bleeding for like.
And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow.
I'm bleeding.
Well, it was 2nd long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Shorter periods, and I could just do my thing. And then I was explaining to her, like, I told you I had like a cyst, so I'm still bleeding, but it has an odor and it bothers me. And then I was talking to her, and she was like, have you ever had it? You know, I can't physically go in.
Heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
But it's not like
picked off at the 15.
It was like as the days progressed, like the odor's not bad if you can't make you gonna smell it. It's just like the blood has an odor. Let me just say that.
Yeah, the period flag comes in for PI, so cancel it out.
Interference. That's from like fucking my cyst is still draining, so like a pimple, a cyst, anything like you have, it's full of toxins and they smell. So she was like, that's what it is. It's like, I was like, bitch, like, well, I feel like my vagina's broken. And then, like, I just don't like it. And I'm just like, at this point, bro, I'm about to just get off birth control.
If there was one area that the coach emphasized in our pregame meeting, it was red zone offense.
Like, feel like that's the only option I have.
I think you did as well.
And his first carry, he loses the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
It's been more than 6 months, my nigga. And the fact that I still feel like how I felt when I first got it, it was like, my periods are longer. Because I got
coach actually taking time out and gather the whole team around
I had my period now for what?
Get it together. Let's get some focus going here.
Because
maybe he just sensed that maybe the whole team wasn't ready to play.
Now, well, they've gone interception, now fumble.
It's like the 26 today, 27. So it's like I've had my period for over 2 weeks, and it's just like this shit is
the last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
All I can say is that God be with me and don't let me get pregnant before my time, because I don't want to get pregnant right now, because this is
that would give right side McCaffrey. They'll have a first down past the 40.
And then I spoke to my mom, and I forgot because my mom said that she had the other
14 yards is the pickup first down New Orleans.
She was like,
getting the Saints, Charles, are going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the
run game. Not every single day, but like basically 6 days out the week, because her pussy didn't smell, but it was just like, you know how your vagina has a fucking discharge smell. So it's just these fucking birth controls, bro. Like, this is side effects for everything. So I have to see why you say like birth control can. I feel it. I don't want to do this shit no more. So be taken down, I don't like it. I don't like the feeling, and it really fucking bothers me.
The Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
I have an odor, and it's not me. Like, I've always been up to par with my hygiene. So it fucking bothers me, bro. It really fucking does. But yeah, y'all don't have to get on no fucking IUD. I mean, I don't know if that would happen to y'all, because everybody's different. Don't get on no fucking birth control.
On first down, this is McCaffrey.
We're gonna have kids in the future or fucking kill us all.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Like, I really am. I feel so embarrassed and just nasty. And it's just like, I can't do nothing about it. It's not like it's a disinfection. Even that don't have a smell, but it's not like I had something where I can just go get treated for it. I have to let you on my sport until my shit is done draining. So it makes me feel dirty because it has a smoke.
And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets 23.
I'm getting off this shit as soon as
like to throw to the tight end, maybe a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Trey Flowers, the former Arkansas Razorback, in there to get him. The Saints with the football here to begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 2nd down coming up. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher for them. Now Young loses the football. It's stripped. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating Exactly right. A lost opportunity.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Third and long for Young. And he's going to go down again. Quentin Williams. The offensive line is in tatters as that's now 3 sacks in 3 plays. Here comes the Saints punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 15-yard line. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Jets offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their 3rd possession. They don't have a first down yet.
So that means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo, usually moving it to more up-tempo type of an offense just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't...
And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. On 2nd and 11 now. Allen. It's caught inside the 25. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 47 yards. Not really any offense for them to speak of here in this first half. Maybe that's what they needed, that big play.
Yeah, it seems that maybe everything changes right there.
That was my first. This is my first time using this one. This is the Marina I have. My mom had the copper one, but that's what I'm saying. I don't think I'm meant to put IUDs in my body.
It's first and goal
that's how I got
just
pregnant the
outside the
first time.
5.
I had taken my IUD out because I had a cyst, and then I got fucking pregnant. So I just don't think IUDs for me. And let me just say this, like, if you were just next to me or use the bathroom after, you're not going to smell nothing. It's just like when I take my tampon out or I change my liner, because it's not a lot, and it's not red, it's not blood, it's just like, it's brown, it looks like the after discharge. So, like, it feels weird, like, yeah, I told Nyrone, because of course, like, I lay with him, but it's just like, there's nothing for him to say to me, because he's not a female, so he doesn't know, like, what to say to me. So, like, damn, yo, this shit sucks, because it makes me feel some type of way, what?
His way forward down to about the 3-yard line.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, that my body is probably projecting
here. It's 3rd and goal.
All that shit. And I'm taking it out. I'm going to take it out. Pills I'm not responsible for, so I'm definitely not getting on that. But, like, yeah, no, like, I'm not feeling it because this, like, the point was, is so that way it can help you. Like, my mom, she, like, I'm thinking I'm going to be like my mom. Like, she gets up here, like, or, like, who is it? Which one of y'all bitches is the one who bitch out period and then gone, like, the whole period? Deja, and, like, people like my aunt and my aunt's aunt. Like, we always having this conversation, all these bitches, I hate them because they literally bleed for 3 days and not the entire period. Like, I'm talking about no discharge or nothing. They bleed for 2 days and then the 3rd day is like the brown stuff and then it's done. Like, the period is done. Like, completely done. I'm so fucking mad, bro, that my period's not like that. But my mom's period was like that on the IUD as well. So I just assumed that maybe it will work out for me. Because the last IUD I had, it was the copper one. And I didn't have it that long. Like, I had just got it the year fucking when I'm wrong. Because I had the whole last year that I was with baby. So I had it, well, we weren't together, but I had it then, and it was okay, but my period was still, like, I had cramps, and I was still getting my period for 7 days, like I usually did before. So that was a dub, and that's why now after Jackson, I tried to try something new, and it's like, bitch, this is more fucked up than the last one. So, mind you, it don't even have that, it don't have hormones in it, like, it only has, like, 2% of hormones, and that's just to stop, basically, that's what helps the woman stop getting cramps. But I still get bloated, I still get cramps, I still get all that. So I'm just like, bitch, it's over. In fact, I'm gonna do that shit later tonight. Like,
they'll come up 1st and 10 now
because it just, it's not like, oh, like, as soon as I change the smell, just smack me like it's that bad. No, it's not nothing like that. But it's my body, so I know what's in my body, and I know how I usually smell. So any little thing that's off my nigga, it's just, nigga, having sex the next day If I don't shower within like the next day, I smell my partner all over me. It's just, I know the smell and it bothers me. So like it got better now and it's going away. And she just told me like, yeah, it's gonna take its course. Like it's just gonna die down and go away on its own. There's nothing wrong with you. You don't have an STD. You don't have nothing. It's just literally like this shit is still just draining. And of course it's toxic and it's in me, like it's in my body. So the toxins off rip is already gonna have a scent because it's coming from inside. So I'm just like, yeah, no, bro, this is just like birth control. I just want you to go on your little birth control rant and my job. I succeeded at my job because you just went off, but exactly my point, like, yeah, man, just BCK, like, birth control cadence at this point, because that shit just really pissed me off. Like, I've been got my period this time, my nigga. That box, remember the last time I went, shit so real, bitch, the last time I went to fucking Walmart, and I told you about it, and that was like, what, 2 weeks ago, if anything, I just bought a box of tampons, of fucking, like, what, 40 came in the box, and all of them is gone, because I've been using them every single day since fucking April 10th. So yeah, I'm just like, I'm over it, my nigga, like, that nigga, this shit is corny, and I'm not gonna be able to afford to be buying fucking pads and liners every fucking day or every other day or every week because I'm running out because of all this shit going on with my body.
But not before they're inside the 25. A Jet first down, 18 big yards that time. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain, 3-0 our score. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A 23-yard run. And the Jets will extend their lead. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And the lead grows to 10-0. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 46. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
And now that it's like dying out, now I'm just like, bro, what the fuck? Like
after
all
the
this
pickup
shit
of
just
5,
because
here's
I want
2nd
to
and
be
5.
safer and be on birth control. All this shit is fucking
now
happening.
again,
I'm
right side. It's Evans.
But I'm just over my life. Let me just fucking.
It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Whip. Watch the whip.
And again this time to the tailback. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
On 2nd down, it's Evans.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action and hit them over the top.
Right there. 54, right there, 54.
Topper!
Regular. Begin. Wide.
6-6, bullet high.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. He hit us first. Now this from 43. And Gonzalez puts this one through. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
From the 30 on second down, Allen, he's going to look deep for more. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A big play there. 70 yards. And the Jets will extend their lead. Gonzalez to add the PAT. And that one pushes the lead up to an even 20. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger. But no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing. And try and get back to where you were to start the half.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Young. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. That throw by Young incomplete. Another drive comes and goes. Still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
And look at this. It's a fake. And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on 4th down. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool them. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position.
But who is it? Is it like your mom or something?
Mom.
Oh, she went. No offense. I thought it was like TT, or I mean, not even TT. Your mom, because they have the baby. This is back over there.
I know that.
So I just assumed that like it was her trying to FaceTime her or something. I'm like,
on 1st down.
I would think so. That's why I said what.
Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. If this defense wants to stay in this ball game, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try to make some plays in their backfield.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just... look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. Oh, good footwork on the spin. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
12 yards there, good for a Saints first down.
But I just looked at my email. She had sent me an email.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Young off the play fake.
But she just told me something like, your body doesn't have to recover.
And he cannot get away, and Young will go down. It was Braylon Speaks getting home to the quarterback that time.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, she's going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, bad. Number 3 right now. 3-score game, third quarter. 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. This could possibly be a push-off. So erase the flag. They decline it.
And did they use the big eraser, or was that the one at the end of the number 2 pencil?
Well, I was thinking like the 2x2-inch ones that you can buy. In addition to the pencil.
And those last for
a long time.
No doubt.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Meanwhile, the throw by Young was knocked away and incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Jets will take over first and 10.
I live my life a different way. I'll just be careful.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They had the double-digit lead at halftime, and they have continued to roll. They're hard to stop right now.
I think what we're seeing is an example of a team that has it figured out in this ball game. And whatever the adjustments are the defense has made, hasn't slowed them, hasn't faded.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
And we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
51's the mic. 51's the mic. Here we go, D. Get off the field.
Now Allen. And the pressure gets to him again.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
A big boot that time. 57 yards, the official distance. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. It got his man complete. That goes for a gain of 31. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 20. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now.
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
Coaching spell.
Come again. Here I come again.
Check 13. Check 13.
From midfield, here's Allen. Wide open receiver complete. 23 yards on the play.
Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big play.
Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. As his guys are in for 6, and the Jets will extend their lead. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I was in the quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Young. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And out across midfield down to the 45. The end result, 21 yards.
Hey, Charlie.
Young working out of the gun. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
If he's their best threat on offense, use your #1 cover guy on defense. It doesn't matter about size.
They have had him locked up. That just his first catch of the game. Big reason why they're down.
The
first down throw for Young. Dancing to his left. And that is incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
I'm gonna volley, of course.
A second down throw for Young.
But it's good, like, to niggas get down.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as as his guys will get the football back. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Look, that's just too much.
Now they're running on the toss. I don't know if he made it out of the end zone. No signal. Yes, it's a safety. So the defense does their job. They get rid of that 0 on the scoreboard. Now we'll see if their offense can come to play.
Well, that's the way you get things started, right? Score yourself on defense, get the ball back for your offense, and tell them, let's go. We're in the game now.
And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got to set back and have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Following the interception, Young steps away to him, and he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. Maurice Hurst able to run it down for a loss of a yard.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone, following a pickup of about 7 or 8. They'll wind up with 7 on the dump off, but it'll set up 3rd down.
And they had some other shit.
3rd and short yardage, Young. And now here's another interception. Picked off at the 40. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. The rookie was trying to push him downfield, but the safety did it.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
I can't use nothing crazy on my body.
So after the INT, it's Allen. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
And my bathroom stopped because that's just the shit that I use.
Allen now looks to throw. To the right side, and he's got more complete.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
Let's go deep tight. Let's go deep tight now.
Now on 3rd and 2, they're going to elect to throw with Allen. Throw left side complete. That's Barry. 14 yards is the pickup there, and a jet 1st down.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and take it like turtle at this point. You just go ahead and play.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
And the kick by Gonzalez is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you're looking to plays. Oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score. Young to throw it. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Young looks to throw on first down. Now a desperation throw deep down. That's caught inside the 20. An excellent gain, 35 yards. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the fourth, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all three timeouts, but in the most curious way there to burn some clock. That was wild, and at the end of all that, it winds up a safety. All right, Charles, help me out here. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead, and you run backwards into the end zone. You're just trying to do too much.
I almost don't have words for it. But, you know, every coach that we talk to talks about running backs or people running the football, running north-south, getting upfield. He went way in the opposite direction, and that's going to cost his team.
Yeah, it cost him big time. Still leading, but it costs him. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Quentin Williams able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. And now here is another interception. Picked off around the 41. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming,
nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was a strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
Well, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, this is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They'll run with McCaffrey. Pretty good running there, 9 yards. Sets up a 3rd and 1. So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to.